But we don't articulate the bigger picture, never. And we never will. But through the use of these tools properly, one will end up in seeing the bigger picture. That's the enlightenment. The enlightenment is not in the books. It's not in the satsangs. It's not in the kirtans. It's not in the lectures or the talks. Enlightenment is in the mind of the enlightened. That's the only place it exists. Everything else points to it and is a tool if used properly. None of these words even touch it. No word that is synonymous for fire will burn you at all. No synonym, you know what I'm saying, for fire or heat will cause the least bit of pain to you. No words, God, love, or any of that will give you the experience of what they are pointing to, ever. But if you look at them so hard that you even go beyond looking and go beyond the looker, then you will end up at where they're pointing. You'll arrive automatically. Enlightenment was not meant for self-realization in an ego sense. It was meant to take us beyond the ego, beyond the self. Because who we think we are was the problem. And too much thinking about ourselves was the problem. It's a Western problem, a white problem. It's not that the white man doesn't love anyone else. It's that he is over-concerned with himself. Mm-hmm. To the point that he doesn't see anything else. He's oblivious. Mm-hmm. So he needs something to take him beyond himself. Mm-hmm. To experience beyond selfness. And beyond selfness is where compassion arises. Compassion begins to happen beyond self. So if we can take anybody to the area beyond self, then compassion will be the next thing. So God was something so great, something they could entertain that was so great outside of them, that they could step outside of themselves and begin to feel a greater compassion. Mm-hmm. To bring the highest compassion out of themselves. There had to be something that was worthy of that. And every human being, they put in the same category as them. So that they needed a great non-humanness. You follow what I'm saying? Because every human became as just a part of the ordinary. So no greater compassion was going to happen. There was no pull for greater compassion for the ordinary, for the mediocre, for the mundane. So they needed an entity so far outside of that was worthy of the group, that could call for the greatest compassion in them. Something supernatural. To take them beyond their own natures.